Hello, welcome. My name is Tanya, and let's practice together, shall we? Roll your shoulders back and forth, up and down. Breathe in, stand tall. Reverse. And keep your neck long, lengthening your arms up and away to the back, just like you're swimming inside water. Breathe and reach up, tuck that belly in. Feel that breath and open your arms to the back, opening that chest. Try to ground your feet down and magnet it to the floor as usual. Whether it's on your mat, whether it's on a floorboard or on a carpet, it doesn't matter. Feel comfy. Pretend you're with me here. Pretend you're here. Imagine and visualizing your breath in, reach up, tuck that tummy in, and control your breath. Press your arms down. And now lift your arms up and try to lift one leg up to tabletop position, standing on one foot. And let's do a circulation for your ankles. Very important that we circle the ankles to keep that cell and all that nerve cells circulating with blood as well. And now as you do this, try to stabilize with one leg and turn, make a knee turn and turn to the other side. Try to stabilize your hips, making circles. Just try 3 times each way. You can point or flex your ankle at this point. It's whatever you feel comfortable with, as long as both hip bones are leveled. And now reach your arms up. Try this. Focus. Open your leg to the side. Reach your arms up again and curve your spine. Tuck that tummy in, chin towards your chest, hands on the ground. Feel your feet opening. If you feel tense behind the hamstring, try to bend your knees a little bit. Always try to keep your knees slightly micro-bent. But don't forget to keep that balance between the left and the right feet and legs. And now curl up into standing up position. Raise your arms up towards the sky and stay with me here. I'm just showing from the side, but you can keep facing my direction. Okay, same thing that we're gonna do. Neutral spine position, pelvis in neutral as well. Tucking that belly in, reach up, shoulders elevating towards the ears and now away from the ears. Stabilizing that hip still in neutral position and twirl the other leg. We are doing the other leg now. Okay, if you feel like you can't balance, you can always pause and start again. And ready? You can place your hands on your hips just to stabilize. You see how my right leg is slightly moving. That's okay. Try to keep control. It's all right. Keep breathing. Breathe in. There is no such thing as perfection at this point in time. You just want to try your best. Don't open the hip too much unless you can try and stabilize that hips. The slower you go would be the better, and the hardest, of course. Keep your butt and belly squeezed. Now watch that hip. See how my hips are lifting? Push it back down into place again. Knees should be leveled with your hips. Now raise your arms up for challenge. And open to the side. Just like before, we're going to hollow the stomach like we're swimming down, and then reach and stretch your arms. Ready for just a little bit of that stretch and a back stretch. And now try this. Go into a plank position. Hands are in alignment with your shoulders. Tuck that tummy in. And now let's practice our plank and practice our push up. Just kidding. We're just going to feel the shoulder blade muscles here. So you're gonna drop down, keep your neck long with your spine, feet parallel. Squeezing that glutes. Okay, now bend those knees and open your knees wide. And go into child's position or that shell stretch. Relaxing, feel that upper trapezius muscle, and now curl up slowly and gently into sitting position, articulating that spine. Now let's have a seat. Go into seated position. Go forward on your mat, and now raise your arms forward and curve your spine. You can either flex or point your ankles at this point in time, or you can just keep them flexed. Now try pointing and curl back and roll back onto your mat. Reach your arms long to the back and point your toes. Now come up, flex your ankles and curl up as slowly as you can without lifting those legs off from the floor. Shoulders away from the ears, and round your stomach like there's a ball there. Try not to push it with your lower back. That's a big no-no. All right, you have to do it and compress with that stomach. Keep that core in, and or drop your arms lower or up higher. Higher would be a little bit more advanced, of course. Curl up into sitting up position and breathe. Squeeze your belly, tuck that pelvis. Yep, go to the floor. And again. Now, point your toes, circle your ankles, and reach up. Don't stop this movement. You're gonna have to keep going here. All right, now if you feel any pain or strain, you can always pause and try again. Okay, now try this. Push one foot forward, the other foot forward. It's just to stretch that lats. Stretching your back and stretching your hamstrings. Slightly microbend your knees if you must. Never overlock. All right, now see how my stomach stays in. Always pull that core in, otherwise you may hurt your back. If your lower back feels tense or strenuous, I want you to stop. This exercise is not for everybody. Now curl up and go into sitting up position now. Arms to the side, feet parallel with the hips. Now reach back. Keep your neck tall. Feel strong. Keep going. Smile a little bit. Okay, now try this. Swim your arms forward. Neck tall. Okay, pull that butt meat out of the way. And arms forward again. Retract your shoulders back. Ready? Bend your other elbow into the back. And then stretch out. It's sort of like a spine twist, but it's just a little bit different. Working on that shoulder blade muscle here. Always keep them both retracted back. Now swim your arms forward slowly and slowly curve to the front like you're about to dive forward. And now from here, I would like you to hold your feet, or if you can't, just hold on to whatever you can hold on to. You can even hold the side of your ankles or your calves. And now from here, I would like you to lift one leg up for challenge and balance, okay? Okay, now always keep your butt squeezed. Roll back. Ready? This is rocking like a ball. Roll back, inhale. Exhale up. And stretch that one leg. Roll back again, inhale only up to your mid-back. Stretch that other leg out. You can point or flex your ankle at this point, or just keep your ankles relaxed as long as you feel your quads muscle. And now control your breath. Keep breathing, keep breathing. Hold. You can lower your legs, you can lower your feet, or you can lift them up higher. And swing back your arms. Flow is just the same, but we're just going to do eagle arms or bird arms. Swing back. Inhale like you were about to swim back. Swim back with your arms. Keep your neck off from the floor, okay? All right, now watch this. keep balance, hold on to your feet or your toes with your 2 fingers, index and middle finger. And now heels are together, knees apart. Stay stabilized here. Control with your core. You can do this. We can do this together. Let's go. All right, one leg out and tap the heels together. One leg out to the other side. Now remember, both butt bone should be compensated with balance. Compensating that weight onto both butt bone, okay? Keep your glutes squeezed. Remember, this isn't for everyone, so if you feel any sort of pain, you better stop right now. Otherwise, let's continue on. And ready again, butt meat out. Feel those butt bones. Open your arms to the side. Breathe. Shoulders away from the ears and neck long and tall with the spine and the vertebrae. Open your arms to the back and then palms facing me. And pulse. Center again. Inhale. Sit tall, neck tall, really long and tall. Imagine like you have a giraffe neck, I guess, or turtleneck that's coming out of the shell. Long spine, long neck. Shoulders away. You can soften your elbows here. Keep your shoulder blades retracted and pulse to the sides. You can pulse 3 times, 4 or 5 max. And without moving your hips, that's the challenge. If you move your hips, that's cheating. The slower you go, the better. So take your time. Really focus on your breath here. And again, retracted that shoulder blades back. If your shoulders are lifting up, try to keep them down. Now round your spine, dive forward. Relax your head down. Breathe. And exhale, curl up and articulate your spine back. And point your toes. And roll down onto your mat to reach your arms back and swim with your arms. Hands to the side of your hips. Point one foot out and the other. It's kind of like you're swimming with your feet. It's like you're snorkeling basically. Try and do that again with your head up, chin to chest, hands behind your neck. Okay, keep swimming with those feet. Flex, point, flex, and point. Keep changing left and right. Work on those quads. Tuck your belly in and hold. One leg up at a time to tabletop position. Now stay up here, elbows not too wide. But keep your shoulders away, please, from your ears, okay? Feel like there's an apple in between your chin and your chest. Now, flex one leg forward, the other one pointed. This is a little bit of coordination. Now go slow and slow. Keep breathing. Now legs go forward, reach back, and swim in. That's it. Reach back with your arms next to your ears, stretch and swim in. Hollow your stomach. You can lift your hips up as you roll back in. Continue. Inhale, reach, hold in the stomach, and pull your knees in towards your forehead. And now from here, hands behind your head, and let's make leg circles with both legs. Point your toes. Try this. Exhale up. Inhale, open. Don't go too low. Exhale up. Now fix your hips again. Make sure that they are leveled. Now try this. Challenge, core tight, core tight. You can do this. Point down, inhale, exhale, flex up, squeeze from the inner thighs. We gotta work those abductors and adductor muscles, those inner thighs and those outer thighs. Always keep your legs sharp, But again, don't overlock those knees, okay? Now roll back up again. And hold on to your feet. Feel that stretch and curl up into sitting up position. Now sit to the back just a little bit. Okay, now your feet should be on the outer sides of your mats. Again, butt meat out of the way. And now we're gonna open and stretch. You can always bend your knees here, by the way. And spine twisting, curl down and do your saw. Curl up again, inhale, breathe, reach up, twist to the other side. Don't move your hips. Hips shouldn't be lifting. Compensate that weight onto both butt bones. One shouldn't be feeling light than the other. Curl up into sitting up position again and stay up. Tuck that belly in. Twist to the other side and slowly curl, curve, and feel that stretch pulse. 1, 2, and 3. Try to keep that hip back, okay? So if they're moving, you can always hold it with your hands and pull back that hip with one hand. Practice makes perfect. Today does not have to be perfect if it's your first time. All right, there is no such thing as fast progress. It's slow and quality progress. You understand? All right, you can do this. Pulse, okay? Everyone at their own pace now. And pulse 1, 2, hold it in the stomach, and 3. Again, this is called the SAW, SAW in Pilates. All right, now circle those arms. Keep that neck long with the spine. Bend your knees if you must, so you can take a break. If you feel strain in the hips, please bend your knees. Don't push yourself too hard. Breathe in and out. Flow with your breath. All right, now we're gonna go to our side. Ready? Laying down on your side now. And I want you to keep your hips back, tummy tucked in, feet lifting off. Let's do 2 and 3. This is the clam. 4, open, keep squeezing those heels, and 5. All right, keep going. You can do until 10 if you want. You can do 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 max. All right, I'm just gonna challenge myself here and do 10. It's up to you how much you want to do. Now tap those heels and point out. So one leg out, tap and stretch. Tap and stretch, point. Tap and stretch, point. Keep going, shoulders away from the ears. Okay, so you can feel also your shoulder blade muscles, upper body not moving. Inhale, tap, exhale, stretch. Inhale, tap, and exhale, stretch. Now close your legs together. Relax your other leg down, the bottom leg down, and side kick. Oh, it's kind of like a side kick, but it's a circle. Kidding, I'm not gonna make you do the side kick right now. So circling your legs. Inhale forward, try not to move your upper body. Keep it very still as much as you can, and circle the other way. 1 and 2. Don't circle too high, because then you're gonna start wiggling your hips, and I don't want that. 3, 4, keep breathing. 5, breathe. Hips still in neutral position. Now flex your ankle and lift up and up. It does not have to be too high, as long as your hip, knee, and ankle are in alignment, okay? And lift, and lift, and lift. Lower, lift, lower, lift. Keep gripping that glute, squeeze, relax your arm down. And now ready for the next step. We're nearly sorted there. Don't give up just yet. Okay, you can rest your head on your arm here. tummy tucked in, and now lift your legs both up off from the floor and breathe in and out. Now bend your knees, turn around, and lift your upper body up like a swan position. Okay, so now I'm gonna go and move to the side and pigeon pose. Flex the back of the feet, your toes curling in, stretch forward. Feel that hip stretching. Those hips should always be in alignment. Okay, and now slowly come up into that swan. Feel that hip stretch, and now come back into plank position first. All right, keep your legs straight. Now squeeze your glutes and lift one leg up and the other leg up. Go as slow as you can. Just try your best here. Inhale back. Exhale, lift. Don't lift too high. I don't want to see that hips moving, okay? Keep concentrating on balance. And neck is long with the spine at all times. Come down very slowly and stretch your arms forward. Okay, swimming exercise. And opposition legs and arms. Palms can be facing in together or palms can be facing down. It's up to you at this point. Make sure your stomach stays tight, core tight, and swim. Just breathe. In, out, out. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Now bend your elbows in and swim to the back with your arms. And inhale, reach forward, swim back, exhale. And now I want you to very slowly push yourself up into a swan or a cobra, and then slowly go to the back and to up stretch position. Or shall we say the down dog position. And pedal your legs. Paddle, paddle, paddle. Hips are in alignment. Paddle, paddle. Keep stretching that back. Go slowly if you must. Take your time here. And go into a shallow stretch. Knees are together. Squeeze those thighs tight. Rest your forehead down. Let it all go. And breathe, breathe, breathe. Just keep breathing. And now articulate your spine. Keep your butt connected down onto your heels if you can. And just shoulder shrug. All right. Let's move to the other side. All right. So now we're on the other side. Same thing. Hips are aligned. Your back is in neutral position. Okay. And now from here, lift your feet off from the floor, hovering off. And let's do the clam. All right. Lower your leg and lift. Feel that medius glute and lift. 2, 3. Inhale, close. 4. Inhale, close. Shoulders away from the ears. 5. Exhale, 6. 7. Keep going. Don't stop. Squeeze your heels tight. 8. Nearly there. 9 and 10. And stretch that upper leg out, keeping your hips in alignment, all right? And in tap, exhale up. Inhale, tap those heels, exhale up. Do about 5 or 10 of these. If you feel like you're done by 3, that's fine by me. And tap the heels and stretch. Feel your quads and feel your glutes stretching. Hands behind your heads. Stretch, tap. And now I want you to slowly close your legs together. Point your toes. and stretch the upper leg. The other ankle, though, the bottom ankle, should be relaxed. All right, let's make circles on the side. And legs forward, inhale, exhale back, squeezing your butt muscle and belly muscle. Keep going, in and out. Hips are aligned, rib cage in. And compensate all that weight onto your stomach and buttocks. Shoulders away from the ears. Go to the other side. Again, you don't need to lift your legs too high, as long as you can keep your upper body quite still here. All right, keep going. Breathe in and out. I'd say about 3 to 10 max on each side. It depends on your strength and mood for today. All right, ready for the lower and lift on your side? Lower your leg, inhale, and lift, exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we're nearly there. Keep squeezing your butt. 10, don't lift too high. All right. I hope you feel that burn a little bit more. If you do it right, it would be a bit harder, of course. And now, very slowly, keep your shoulders away from the ears. Okay, now lower your head down and push yourself to the back and articulate back up into swan on side. Or we call this the mermaid position, swan. And then reach up. You can do this with articulating your spine up, or you can do this with hinged back. Now, stay with me here. Lift the other leg up now to the front, cross it to the side, and go into your pigeon. Breathe in and out. In and out. Just keep breathing. Repetition is key. Your hip should be aligned. Your ankle, knee, and hip bone should be aligned too. Stretch your legs forward. And you can point the back toe if you'd like. Breathe in and breathe out. In and out. Feel a nice, good stretch here. Alright, now flex back ankle. Feel your hip stretching here, going to swan. Feel your back stretching as well. Keep that core tight. And now slowly bend that knees down. And next step again, we're going to do a side plank. So move to the side, feet together if you can, or feet stacking up with each other. Hips are aligned. Don't overlift the hips. Everything needs to be aligned here. And now bring your arms to the side and come back very slowly into a plank position. Now from here, I want you to just point and flex first your ankles and then move to the other side. Try to stabilize, slightly microband that elbow. You can place one hand on your hip first, or you can lift it off from your hip and reach up like a star a little bit here. But your feet are stacked as much as you can, and wheel your arms around, go into a plank, and then slowly walk forward if you must to the front of the mat with your hands, and then just stretch into a upstretch position. Paddle your legs, paddle, paddle, paddle. Breathe in and out. Feel that good stretch in the back As long as you keep that belly button tucked in, you're good. And as long as you keep breathing, you're good. And now slowly walk over to the front with your feet. Okay, now from here, concentrate with me. All right, now from here, stretch your back. You can always bend your knees, okay? Now, completely bend them as if you're about to go into a sitting position or you're about to go into a seated position on a chair. Just imagine that, okay? The back is hinged to the front. Okay, you can bring your arms next to the ears or in front. Start pulsing up and down. Okay, press with your heels, press with your 3-point center underneath your feet, and pump. Squeeze from the glutes and belly tucked in, and pump. Pump as much as you'd like, but try not to go overboard. We don't need to do 100 pumps or anything, okay? Now stand up, open your arms to the side, make circles. Make circles. Inhale, reach up, tuck that belly and open your chest. And truly apologize for that motorbike sound. This is Bali after all. And swing your hips around and around. Okay. Now have a look at your feet. They should be in parallel, all right? Grounding. Reach up, feel tall. And then reach back and then out to the front. Press your arms down. Feel that shoulder blade muscle. Keep tucking in that pelvis forward a little bit so your glutes are squeezed. And now try this. Balance with the legs. Balancing exercise. Lift your heels off a little bit. Press it back down again. Hips stabilized. Spine long and straight, or as straight as you can make it. Compensate the weight to each feet. It has to be balanced as much as it can. Just like the hundreds now, we're gonna start pumping back, feeling the shoulder blade muscle in, out, exhaling through your mouth. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale into the nose. Exhale out of the mouth. Warm breath out. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nearly there, guys. Keep grounding. Keep your belly compressed. Keep going. All right. And now, very slowly here, I'm just going around from side to side just so you can see from different angles. Does not necessarily mean that you have to go and copy me from the side. Keep watching me here. Hips in neutral position. Bend your knees, ground your feet. Toes should be in the same alignment. Left and right. Imagine there's a ruler in front of your toes. They should be aligned here. Feet hip width apart. Curve down. Paralyze completely your head down. And just move side to side with the upper body. Just wiggling side to side. Breathe. And slowly come up, articulating your spine into a standing position. All right. See how my hips are leveled with my knees and my ankles. Balancing between the 2-point center, which is the balls of the feet, and also your heels. Squeeze your buttocks here. Tummy tucked in. Curl forward and down. And just breathe. You can even stretch your legs if you need to, or you can keep them slightly microbanded. Articulating your spine. And breathe in and out. Make circles with the shoulders. Feel that shoulder blade muscle reach up with your hands. And I'm just gonna do a namaste prayer here, saying thank you. It's a universal thanks. Much love. I hope I see you next time. Thank you.